All right, we are now looking at Mission 2, Unused Capacity. For this mission, we're interested in these 6 parts. We have these 3 green L pieces. We have this 1 blue beam. We have these 2 orange beams. Now in your parts, you'll find you actually have 2 sets of these. You only will have 1 on the table, so that's something to keep in mind. The other part we care about for this mission is the hinged container, which starts on the field. So in order to complete this mission, you will need to get the hinged container off of the field and into home. Now, while the container is in home, you can load the bricks into the container. You can put them in however you like, however you can get them to fit. It does not matter as long as they fit. So, for example, I've got all 3 green pieces and the blue piece in here, and I have shut the lid. I could also get 1, 2 orange beams and the lid shut. The way we score points for this mission, there are 2 possible points you can get. In either case, the lid has to be closed. If you have at least 1 piece, so I put in 1 green, I could put in 2 greens, all the way up to the maximum, which in this case is going to be, let's say, 5 pieces. This is a temporary maximum, I should say. And this is definitely something that you'll want to practice at home, because when you're doing if you're doing this for the first time on the table, it could be stressful. So we get those in, we get another green, get the blue in, got those in. So right now the hinge container is missing 1 piece. If you have at least 1 piece, up to 5 pieces, you can earn 20 points. If you can get all 6 pieces in, it's worth 30 points. So for this mission, you can earn 20 or 30 points, depending on how many pieces you get in the hinged container. However, the stipulation is completely closed. This does not count as completely closed. This would count, but only for the 20 points, whereas this would count for the 30 points. Again, it doesn't matter how the pieces are in the container, as long as the container is fully closed. As a side note, keep in mind the scored at the end rule, where all missions are scored at the end of the match. It is possible to undo your scoring. So let's say you've done this, and then at some point later in the match, you set this on the table, on the mat, it gets knocked over, and the lid opens. You have now lost the points for this mission. But only if it opens. As long as it stays shut, you're good. If you lose pieces and it shuts again, you may be okay still, depending on how many pieces you lost. This is going to be especially important when we get to missions 15 and mission 16. But we do also want to keep in mind that rule 22 is in play here, and rule 22, remember, is end of match scoring. But that is mission 2, Unused Capacity, and we will be seeing these pieces again in a future mission.